YouTube, what's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Gonna play a live battle. Let's go with Beastmen. Haven't played Beastmen in a long time. I think it was Gorebull's inauguration day today, so we should probably commemorate that. He's now taken over as Supreme Emperor of the Old World. He didn't win the vote, but you know, whatever. That's how you become the Supreme Emperor. I'm gonna go with Morgar. Is my guy really gonna play Wood Elves? No, he's gonna switch to Beastmen. Or Greenskins. If he's gonna go Greenskins, I kinda wanna do a terror build. Okay. Let's go for a terror build. Bray Shaman Death. So it causes terror, Spirit Leech. This one causes a bigger leadership hit, but it's only targeted on a single enemy. Yeah, so there we go. I think that's what we want. I'm gonna drop, I always forget to use it, but I'm gonna drop that Scroll of Shielding on there just in the event that I might remember to use it. Standard 2 Gorebulls here, I think. And weapon damage. We'll see if I have money. I want to get a couple of Warherds so we can hit hard. Let's get some... Oh, he switched to vampires, so let's think through that one. So I don't want to do... If he's going to go vampires, I'm going to have to watch out for terror myself. How are we going to break vampires? So let's think for a second if he brings like Vlad or Flying Lord. So I don't want to get... Let's think through this a little bit different. We'll go with Morgar. I'm going to throw in a Giant. Got a couple of Bestigor because they're going to be good against some of the tankier infantry. They are not immune to psychology though, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Going to need to keep leadership present. Do I want a Bray Shaman? Part of me is thinking yes. Like, I mean, if I have like a Bray Shaman of Wild, I can use the Doom Flock to try and whittle away at him. Would that make sense? Is that what I should do? If we just make him as cheap as possible with Doom Flock. I'm not sure we need any of this. Just try and make this guy cheap. Because really it's just about getting a little bit of Doom Flock taken care of. And I want to save the rest of my money. Do I want to mess with Centigores? And the answer is probably not. If I go my monsters, so my Chaos Spawn have poison. They don't regenerate though. Do you have the Giant? I'm trying to think. I got 2 Gorebulls and Morgar, so we can definitely focus out. Like if they bring like a Mortis engine or something like that, that's kind of my concerns. How do we deal with the Mortis engine? I wonder if we go with Minotaurs. They're anti-large. This would be such a small army. But if I can get them blobbed up, then that's when the Flock of Doom has the biggest impact. I've got some Minotaurs for anti-large, a couple of Bestigor. I wonder if we just need more numbers, but I mean... It's likely my guys just get run off the battlefield. Is the Giant overkill here? Is one Giant up against the vampires going to do that much? I like the pick of the Giant, but let's get some more troops on the field. Like a couple of these guys to support our Minotaurs could go a whole long ways. And then just some numbers to throw into the fight. Yeah, I don't know if I love this, but I'm going to give it a shot. See how it works. My opponent was waiting on me. That was polite of him. So I got the Minotaurs. They're fairly quick, strong units if we could get to a Mortis engine. I definitely have like Gorebulls to be a goon squad to try and take down if they have flyers. I mean, there's not much I can do about flyers, but I've got enough leadership to hopefully beat that back. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I should have brought the Crap. I should have brought the potion that makes Gorebull unbreakable for a period of time, just in case they get into engagements where he loses his leadership. The low cost probably would have been worth it. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. So I'm going to try and use Flock of Doom to take advantage of the fact that the vampires have healing. So that's going to be my way to try and offset their healing. I'm just trying to, I don't know, it's too late now if I pick the wrong army, but Morgher combined with 2 Gorebulls, that'll give me some pretty good hero hitting power, and then he can raise Chaos Spawn, so we want to probably deploy back a little bit so I have time to cool off one of the Chaos Spawn abilities. And then the direct damage one, I have to find a unit that's under 25% health to use the that other Chaos Spawn ability. So we'll just have to be careful about how we use it, and we might have a chance. Beastmen aren't my favorite way to go against the vampires, but they're capable. I'm going to deploy kind of way back over here and then walk forward. Kind of thinking about running the cheaper infantry in front of my better infantry. That way if there's big monsters or anything else, they'll take the charge. And if he has Blood Knights, I'll try and take the charge with the Spearmen and then get in with the Minotaurs, maybe? Let's just hope he doesn't have Blood Knights, that'd be better. I'm going to move all in one group and then I might split it up from there. What's our cooldown look like? Need a 135-second cooldown. It's a little over 2 minutes. So we're in no rush. The vampires can't exactly skirmish me, so I'm just going to kind of lazily walk towards the battle. Let's go ahead and get things started. Alright. See how this goes. Am I making you sick there with all the movement? Let's check out some of my units up close. Oh, nope, never mind, the battle's up with these. Okay, so Claw of Nagash. Zombies. Graveyard Great Weapon. Crypt Horrors. Okay. Don't see anything insurmountable yet. Who's the Lord? Vladdy Daddy von Karstein, and there are Blood Knights. Crap. There's probably 2 of them. Yeah, can't say I'm thrilled about the Blood Knights, but it is what it is. Okay, 3 Horrors. So my 2 Bestigor could get some work done versus the Sternsmen. I'll take the zombies with my Warherds. More Graveguard Great Weapon, so decent number of Graveguard. We don't really cool down our ability here. We got a little over a minute before my ability's ready, so we're just going to keep waltzing forward. Going to be a little bit of a height advantage for the vampires. We've got to get to that Mortis engine. Which thinking I'm going to try and get my Minotaurs around one flank, maybe? He could use Raise the Dead, though, pretty well if he wanted to. Let's take a look at Vladdy Daddy. Invocation to hack and Raise the Dead. Okay. So I'm up against 5 zombies, 3 Graveguard, Claw of Nagash, 3 Horrors, and a Blood Knight. If I could get his units to blob up, I could do a lot more damage to him with the Doomflock. So I may try and blob up a little. That also gives his Claw of Nagash a little bit of an advantage. But I'm going to see if I can blob up on him a little or get him to blob up, and then I can use my Doomflocks to greater effect. We are going to be pretty vulnerable to terror here, too. There's a lot of terror-causing units on the battlefield. I'm not sure if we stand a chance here or not. Necromancer back there as well. I'd like for both of those to be targets for my leaders. Kind of thinking how I want to handle this. Definitely want to engage a zombie line, the Bestial. I'd like to get engaged with some Graveguard. I need him to blob up if I'm going to effectively use Doomflock. Might tighten up my flanks just a little bit here. Getting a pretty decent boost off of that corpse card, so I'd like to have the corpse card dead. I wonder if I could focus it down with Gorebull. Probably so. Let's start an engagement with the Warherd. Keep an eye on those Blood Knights. Okay. Okay, he's gonna raise the dead on top of my leaders. I'm still gonna push through. And I'm gonna use the Horrors to try and hold off. Because guys over here. And intercept that. Try and push through. So I'm trying to take down the corpse cart. Vladdy Daddy's over here. One of my Gorebulls got blocked. Swing around here. Did we get his Blood Knights? We did. Chase him. Let's go attack that thing. We're getting a little bit of work done here. Let's get our Bestial back here into this fight. He's doing a lot of healing back here. I'm gonna focus on this corpse cart. Yeah, we got leadership issues back here. We've got the Blood Knights. Let's see if we can catch the corpse cart. I'm winning some, losing some. Get rid of the Necromancer because that's a lot of healing. And then we'll see how I can do from there. Let's get our Brace Shaman away from this nonsense. So Minotaurs, I actually really wanted you guys over here. Let's get that done. Let's get our Minotaurs away from that. Our Brace Shaman, I would have liked to have gotten a little more out of him. Let's go after the Claw of Nagash. Try and keep the Horrors busy with some spears. Okay, we got rid of the corpse cart. Let's focus on Daddy McVladdy. Oh, hold on. I see a good target. Crap. Where's Morgar? That is Morgar. Oh, I need his ability. There we go. There we go. Alright, I got a lot of horrors in there. My Minotaur's kind of gotten a hold of the Claw and the Gash for a second. Might be able to pull it down. This corpse cart is disintegrating, but it's still there. And he's still getting buffs from it. That's irritating. I gotta get rid of this Claw and the Gash. And I don't know if I like being blobbed up against vampires. Okay, get rid of the Claw and the Gash. We can't have it. Come on, Gorebulls. Gotta get rid of that Claw and the Gash. I cannot emphasize enough how much we need to get rid of the Claw and the Gash. Like, a lot. Let's get these units back up here. Hopefully this Bray Shaman will come back. Kill the Claw and the Gash. Okay, the Claw and the Gash is down. That's a big win. So we got 2 of the support units down, but is it going to be enough, and is it going to be soon enough? Some more Doom Flock. We need to get away from these zombies, because we may need that Doom Flock later on. And we need these guys back over here in the fight. Try and pull this Gorebull out of here for a minute. I've lost my Minotaurs, but at least we got rid of that Claw and the Gash. That was almost a nightmare. Hopefully this Bray Shaman will come back for one more cast. Unfortunately, there's a rather nasty Sternsman unit here. I'm about to be able to raise a unit of horrors. And I did lose another Gorebull. There's nothing for me to use this summon on at the moment. Summon some more zombies. Wow, Vlad is kicking the living crap out of Morgar. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can cycle charge Vlad a whole bunch. I think we've lost. Yeah, he's trying to raise the dead all over me. It's not a bad plan at all. Gotta get in here and get rid of these grave guards. I need this other Gorebull, and I need him pretty bad. I'm gonna block Vlad. Okay, there we go. So we blocked Vlad momentarily, but there's probably more vampires here than I'm really able to handle. Did we get a Bray Shaman back? We did. Probably gonna kill him doing this, but I'm gonna drop another Doom Flock over here. I'm out of summons at this point. I need Gorebull over here to block Vladdy. Vlad is still not even done healing, so we're probably certainly doomed at this point. Yeah, so much raise the dead. Okay. We get good charges in with Gorebull, but Vlad's gonna have so much meat shield protection that I don't think we can really pull it off. See how we're kind of able to stagger Vlad repeatedly. Yeah, little army didn't work out. It was fun. I knew this was going to be tricky against vampires. Vlad's just really hard to pull down with all the healing at first. So, not going to work out this time. Yeah, Vlad's still not even done healing, so we're finished. And I don't have any more Chaos Spawn summons. One last Doom Flock for good measure. Look at that look at the corpse card. It says it's disintegrating, but it's been here the whole fight. That's irritating. I should have finished it off. Finally getting some damage done to Vlad, but it's too little and too late. I don't know what Gorebull was doing. I thought I told him to come over here and attack, but it's too late now. Let's say GG. Alright, so we lost that one. I'm trying to think about what would have been a little bit better there. I'm kind of wondering if my Minotaurs were a really good spend. I got decent kills out of the Bestial, but a lot of that was probably zombies. I mean, the Claw of Nagash did get some hit point damage done to me. We killed it. Technically, I killed the corpse guard. That was kind of crap. I should have finished it off, I guess, but I mean, it was a little bit of bull crap in favor of my opponent there in the sense that it shows that it's disintegrating, but it sits there and actually is able to be used and still be effective in the fight. So I don't know what that was. I've never seen that glitch before, but whatever. We got quite a few Doom Flocks off, which probably definitely helped, but I'm just seeing too much. The vampires just lasted too long. And really, I mean, if you think about it, there was 3 key units for me to take out here in order to have a victory. If I leave any one of them, the vampires have a pretty good chance of success. If you leave the Claw of Nagash, they're going to win. If you leave Vlad, they're going to win. And if you leave the Necromancer, you're going to win. And in the end, I just wasn't able to get rid of Vlad. And so I think that was definitely an issue for me. Definitely an issue for me. So about half wonder maybe if it would have been better to bring something a little bit different here. I'd have to think about it, like just maybe focus on more Bestial herd, because they're actually capable of getting some work done. Maybe Centigores, I don't know. Maybe Centigores be fast moving to get a hold of that Claw and Nagash. I don't know, I have to think about that. What do you all think? What kind of Beastman army would you have liked to use against the vampire count army here that I faced? I feel like that maybe with the right army pick or, you know, whatever, I could have beaten this guy, because I wasn't like crazy blown away with his play there. He did a pretty good job of annoying me with Raise the Dead spells, so I think that was some nice play on his part. He had the Necromancer, he had Vlad, so he had a ton of healing. And then the Claw and Nagash, though, like I said, I got rid of it. I mean, it caused me a little bit of trouble. It's hard to say how much, because sometimes it'll terrorize units. Could have been more than I noticed. Anyway, curious for your thoughts. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing out. I'll see you back with more battles soon. So there you go. For those of you always saying, Air, everything you show is people winning. There you go. I lost. Now I'm also looking for someone in the comments to make the obligatory you never post your losses comment as well. Anyway, if you all are watching this, you're probably going to see me on stream later today on Saturday, so go check out my channel and see when the stream schedule. Come join me then for more live battles. HeirofCarthage signing out. I'll see you then.